In this demo, I'll be running the first app behind a load balancer. I'm again going to log in into my Vagrant box, the same one I used to spin up my AWS Kubernetes cluster with kops. I have the Kubernetes course cloned right here. If you haven't downloaded the course material from GitHub yet, have a look at the procedure document. So here I have two files that I want to use. The first one is our hello world, the pod, and I added here the name. So it's still running on port 3000. I just added a name Node.js port, which I can then reuse in the service. So our service is going to be of type load balancer, which in our case is going to be an elastic load balancer on AWS. It will be automatically created for us. Port is going to be 80, the standard HTTP port, and the target port is going to be the Node.js port. Then Kubernetes knows that it needs to go to this container. Protocol is TCP. The selector is going to refer to our app. So we have app hello world. It's going to be the service for the pod with the label app hello world. I'm going to run this. kubectl create -f of the pod and then of the service. So this takes some time. While this is setting up, let's have a look in the AWS console. So I'm here on the main page and I go to EC2 and we have now one load balancer running. So this load balancer is internet facing. It's running on port 80 and it's going to refer to our 3 instances. Those 3 instances will route the traffic to our pod. That's why ELB adds all 3 of them. The ELB doesn't know exactly where the pod is running, so it just adds all 3 of them, and every node will then redirect the traffic to where the pod is, because the nodes know where the pod is. So there's a health check on this port. So this is a node port that is exposed on every node, and that will be the port that is used by the ELB. So the mapping is from port 80 on the ELB itself, and it goes to the instance port 32162 to the node itself. And then on the node, it will redirect the traffic to the correct pod. This ELB has a DNS name. So what we can actually do is, if you go to route 53, this is our hosted record for the Kubernetes zone, I can create a new record and I can say hello world.kubernetes new tech academy, and I can say this is an alias for our load balancer. So I can create this and then I can actually use this to directly go to the load balancer and directly to my app. If we go to hello world Kubernetes .new tech academy, you can see hello world. So our route 53, hello world Kubernetes new tech academy, goes to our load balancer. Our load balancer redirects the traffic from port 80 to one of those 3 nodes on this instance port, and then the traffic is redirected to our pod, which then gives hello world. If you would go to the security groups, you would also see that we have a new security group for our load balancer, which is right here, our ELB. And then if we go to the nodes or even the master, you see that this one ends with 2A. We have all traffic open between our Kubernetes nodes and the load balancer, so the load balancer can access our Kubernetes cluster. So that's it for this demo. Now we can actually create apps on Kubernetes that you can expose to the internet using the Elastic Load Balancer of Amazon.